So let me tell you how it all began for me. I was 20 years old, and I was working at the Kickin' Chicken Shack in Dothan, Alabama. It's a city in the southeast corner of the state, about 20 miles west of Georgia and 16 miles north of Florida. Overall, Dothan ain't a bad place to live. It has a good school system, shopping, and a lot of eating choices. But I wanted out. I had never been the best student while I was in high school. I don't know. Nothing that my teachers had to say was of any interest to me at all. My mind was on finding a way to get out of Dothan. After I graduated high school, I knew college wasn't in my future. So I figured I'd keep working at the chicken shack until I had saved enough money to put Dothan in my rear view. I had big plans to go to Miami or Atlanta, hell, even Tallahassee. But after 2 years, I had barely saved enough money to buy a car to get back and forth to work. That was mostly my fault. I spent way too much of the money I was supposed to be saving on clothes and shoes. I had to do better. I needed a plan, or I could really see myself ending up like Miss Gina. She'd been working here for damn near 20 years. That ain't happening, I said aloud. What ain't happening? Miss Gina asked. Nothing. Just thinking out loud, I said, as a man came into the shack. My heart stopped at the sight of tall, dark, and deep chocolate. I watched as this well-dressed man with deep-set and very intense eyes and full lips that were framed by the sexiest goatee swaggered to the counter. "Welcome to the shack," I announced. "What can I get for you today?" He looked greedily at me and said, "I'm tempted to say that I'd like 2 large breasts and 2 spicy thighs, but I'll just have a 2-piece meal and a Coke." I know it was a corny line, but it was kinda cute, and so was he, so I smiled. "You want that for here?" "Oh, yes. Definitely for here." Your total was $6.53. He reached into his pocket, pulled out a thick roll of bills, and handed me a 20. "Your order number is 52. I handed him his change in a cup. "Have a seat, and I will bring your order to you." He smiled. "You personally?" He leaned forward. "Janice?" "Yes, sir. I will bring your order to you personally."